seriously, I wouldn't be where I'm at now if y'all didn't give this to people. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we appreciate it. We really do.
Appreciate that. We do. Thank you, Danisha, for the love and support.
Always. Oh, I just got the notification. We live.
Hello. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all notes ready. Y'all pen and pieces of paper. We got the side hustle queen with us today.
Right. Hey,
so
queen.
Y'all come on in here.
Everybody. Let's do this. Let's get these notes. I kind of took notes because, everybody asked specific questions. And so I wanted to make sure I covered everything so they can just go specifically to here to find it. So.
Of course. And girl, you came out the box. You with those side hustles.
I had to. I was like, nobody wanted to hire me. I gotta make it work.
But
now I have 3 job offers.
See,
wow! Congrats.
Thank you.
Hey, Kenny,
congrats. We should have some music playing.
Right.
Yeah. What's up?
Right.
You better sing our own.
Oh, man.
Hey. What's going on? Y'all get y'all notes ready. Like we said before, get it ready. Because we're going to be dropping some jewels today. We're going to be dropping them. They're going to be 14 karat gold, clear diamonds.
Dropping them like it's hot.
What is it? What are they? Conflict-free diamonds. They're going to be conflict-free.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Teresa. Hey. Hey, Ken is so funny. He said, let's tighten up on these likes. Tighten up. Hey, Eldad. Hey, Denise.
Hey, everybody.
You are great. How are you guys today?
Oh, okay.
Y'all be sure to go share the video. We need over 100 folks on this video today.
Look, we should have pinned a post and said, bring your pen and paper. That's what I should have put in the description.
Hey, everybody. I wasn't seeing y'all messages at first. I had it on private chat. I can see everybody.
Hey,
y'all. Hey, April. Hey, Keisha. Hey. Hey, Karen.
People in
we
here.
are in the building. Hey, Tara.
Hey. Oh, Carol, did you go share it on?
No. Let me do it.
Okay. Yes, pen and paper is needed for everyone in the chat. So make sure you have your pen and paper ready.
I got mine.
Let me quit playing. I got mine. I'm ready. My blank piece of
got my little piece of paper, my little ink pen.
Hey, Sandra, Tamika, Sonia, Banana. I hope they pronounced that right. Hello. Hey, Miss Butterfly.
Hey, ladies. How are ya? Welcome to this live stream.
Hello. We're going to get started in just 1 minute. We'll let a few more people get in. Carol just posted the link somewhere, so we want to make sure a couple more people get in before we start with all this goodness today.
Print this out so I don't have to keep looking over here.
Hey, Susan. Hello. What is third party? I'm nosy. Doing well, I'm ready to be where the money resides. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Carol, you want to go ahead? Did you post?
Hang on.
You want to get them
a Huh? I ain't ready yet. I'm still typing.
Okay. Oh, third party at the Picasso. Okay, Kenny. I forgot. I'm
gonna mute y'all right quick. This is my husband calling. Do y'all don't mind?
Go ahead.
Yes.
You're not muted, Denisha.
Hey.
You're not muted.
I had to put a little bit more back on this card than I thought, but I'm up here.
Denisha. Carol, send our message.
Right up here to win.
Huh?
Okay.
Send me whatever y'all.
Oh, hold on. I can do it. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, y'all ready? Y'all up in this thing today? Y'all ready? We got 34 people watching. We need some more y'all to go share, share, share.
I don't know. She can unmute herself back, Carol. She
Okay.
may need, since I muted her. Hey, Future Dark Queen.
Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Regina. Hey, Jasmine.
I think you're ready.
Hey, Miss Butterfly.
Okay. Yeah, Denisha, your headset didn't mute, so I had to mute you there. So that's
I'm sorry. Okay.
That's okay. I didn't want y'all your business out there, girl. You know how folks do, honey.
Hey, Keisha. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Miss Butterfly.
Hello, everyone. I know I missed about 50,000 people. I don't know.
Hey, Shayna.
Oh, okay. Congratulations, Tamika. Tanisha, you got a shout out.
You got a shout out.
Go on, girl. Oh, yeah, you're going to be racking them coins in, honey. Go ahead.
Kenny, we got 2 left, and we got 25, I think, on the way.
Yeah.
So you want the last 2, Ken? Both are clear, right, Tange? Or do we got?
I got a pink.
Okay, so we got 1 pink and 1 clear Power Ranger headgear available.
And for those of you that were gifted a headset last week, we have, Carol, are they all sent off? I sent the ones that I was.
Yep, and I got to send Denisha's out tomorrow. Okay. So, Denisha, I will mail yours tomorrow.
Thank you.
So, everybody's off, so be watching the mail for them.
Should get them by Tuesday. I think my people that I mailed off should get theirs by Tuesday.
And mine is Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, Kenny.
Kenny, you so funny.
You got to cut it out. He's doing way too much.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. We're going to get started. You ready, Carol? Okay, guys. We're ready to get started. Hello, welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome. I am Tangi.
And I am Carol.
And together we are 2 chicks with a side hustle. On this channel, we post work at home jobs, side gigs, and side hustles. We do these lives to help you get started on your work from home journey. If you are new to working from home, if you are not new to working from home, we help you maximize your time and your money. Today, we have a special guest. I'm going to let her introduce herself, maybe tell you a little bit about herself, and then we will get started. So go ahead, Denisha.
Hello, everybody. I'm Donisha. I have been working from home since May of 2020. I found these wonderful ladies like a month prior to leaving that job. And I started off with T-Tech, and that's how I met Kenny. And so worked there for a couple of weeks. And then, they kept all this stuff flowing. I would apply for every job. I wouldn't get discouraged because, maybe I would get hired at 1 or 2 and it didn't work out. But as those side hustles started coming in, I started figuring out ways to maximize them for me, because even though I couldn't get those full-time positions at the time, I was making it work off of these hustles. And I've been doing that since May, and so I was just figuring out ways. How do I maximize that? When I started working for LIONBRIDGE, I was getting maybe $120 a month. I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting notifications or why these tasks weren't coming through. I just thought it wasn't possible until I started doing research and started going through the app and figuring out what is going on. And so ever since I found a system for them, I've been hitting $500 every month. Every month with these. So I know it works, but you also have to make sure that you have it the way it's supposed to be on here, because they don't tell you that. They don't tell you in the little things that they mail you, all these things you need to make and change in here to get that maximized. So, and then the other ones, we can go through those. I don't know which ones you want me to start with. We can start with LIONBRIDGE and go from there. Even if you're a rater or a task contributor, these features will still allow you to maximize that time. So
okay. So before we get started, Donisha, let me just, if people are new, we want to explain what a side gig or a side hustle is. So usually a side gig or side hustle is something that you can do that creates an extra stream of income. Donisha mentioned LIONBRIDGE, and by the way, LIONBRIDGE is hiring for their task contributor position. Am I right, Carol?
Right.
No. Rater position.
They may be.
They may be. but they're hiring $14 an hour. So make sure you go and apply for that. Just a little plug for them. So a side gig or side hustle is something that you do on your own time. You create your own schedule. Usually it's non-phone, but some of them are phone. But it's something that you do on your own time to create a stream of income. A lot of people do this in conjunction with another job or with a full-time position or with a part-time position. But Donisha here has maximized working several side hustles on her own time to create a full-time income. So we're gonna let Donisha talk about how she does it, what she does, and the companies, if she wants to give those, and how she maximizes those side hustles to create her a full-time income. Like we said before, please, please, please have your pen and paper ready. Donisha is a big contributor of our channel. She is willing to help anyone who needs her help, and we really appreciate her. Again, thank you so much, Donisha, for being here. And I'm going to give it to you. I guess we're just going to let her talk, Carol. Is that it? Is that what the plan was? So I'm going to be taking notes, so I really don't have anything to say. When you want me to say something, you call my name. But I'm going to be taking my notes, so I'm ready.
Okay. So the first one we'll talk about is LIONBRIDGE. And the app that you download is the most critical to know what you'll be getting. And so if you go into your app and you click those 3 lines, you go to web settings. This is the first thing. Once you get to web settings, you're going to click on I am willing to participate on task types at any time. That's the first thing you'll select. The second thing that you'll select is some tasks require that you have a free app installed, like Spotify, Yelp, or some, whatever they have you download. You're going to click that. And then my suggestion is to turn off your task timer. You don't want to see that red light flashing down. That makes people nervous. Like, oh, I have X amount of time to finish this. Turn that off. So that's it with the web settings. Then you're going to app settings. When you go into app settings, it'll say task notification. Make sure that's turned on. You want to get notified anytime a task is available to you. Okay. The next thing right below that, it'll say start time. Make sure you have 12 a.m. listed there. That's important. And then at the end time, 11 p.m. So you can get that 24-hour notification, because they're not just available during the day. I get notifications at 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and I wake up and do them. So make sure that it's 12 a.m. for your start time and 11 p.m. for your end time, so you can get that notification. The next step is desktop tasks. Make sure that's turned on, so you can get notified for in-app and the web. Then you're going to turn on dynamic tasks. Make sure that's turned on as well. Also, notification interval. That's the hours that you're notified. Put it at 1, because if it's on anything else, it'll notify you. So for instance, if you have it at 3, it's going to notify you every 3 hours. Sometimes once you're done, you'll get a notification again within an hour. Sometimes they're available right after you complete it. So make sure that's at 1. Your minimum task to notify, make sure that's 1 as well, because Acquire if available may have 45 tasks in that one tab. So make sure you have that listed as 1 as well. Okay. Also, the best time to check in, they don't always notify you when tasks are available. So if you're sitting down at the computer, sometimes go to your Radar Hub and click. There's a lot of tasks available sometimes and they don't notify you. And the best times are from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., and 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So if you're sitting down and you're like, whoa, I didn't get any notifications today, sometimes go down there and click. This morning, I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning. There was tasks available. There were 3, and I was working on them. I was still working on them now. So just make sure you check those. And also, I had a lot of people who were confused on how to track your minutes. So I wanted to talk about that as well. Anytime you sit down to Radar Hub, and you have acquire if available. When you click on that, it'll have web/experiment/standard task unit. Sometimes it varies. It may be something different. That number beside that is the number that you can calculate. Don't sit down and say, I'm starting at 10 and I'm done at 2, because they're going to come to you and say, this is not right. You have your time listed incorrectly. If it takes you longer than 3 minutes, you can only put 3 minutes down. If it takes you less than 3 minutes, you have to be honest and put it. So if you only finished it in a minute and a half, you're going to put that minute and a half. Don't put 3 minutes, because they'll catch up to that. So, and then anytime you hit submit, whatever's put up there, you write that task down again. So don't assume that you're doing is 3 minutes for all of that. You might have 25 tasks listed at 3 minutes. So make sure you write that down. And I use a notebook, and I'll put 1 through 25. And then I'll put web/exp/standard task unit equals 3. So you may have 25 of those. That's your minutes that you put in your timesheet. That's very critical, because when I first started, I didn't know what that meant. And they came back to me. So I asked a lot of questions to get that better understanding. So make sure you don't just put, I started at 10 and ended at 2. Make sure you put exactly how long it took you to complete that, but don't go over that time, if that makes any sense.
So all y'all who have questions about LIONBRIDGE, who get confused, who say you never get any tasks, she has given you the rundown on how to get tasks, how to do the task, basically, and basically how to get paid for doing the task. Yeah. So, you know, you can't beat that.
No, and it's been several ladies, I want to say at least 4 of them, that's come back to me and said they've been maxing out by taking these steps ever since they started it. So I know it works. And then, like I said, I have a system. You know, if you know some people that do it, I have me, my mom, and my aunt. We all notify each other, tasks available. We sit down and we do them together. So if you want to set a system up like that, you know, it helps. It really does. But you can do it. You just have to, you know, follow those steps.
Your mama and your sister.
My auntie. I trained them through Zoom and everything. You know, making that money.
I don't blame you. That's how you know. When one eat, everybody eat. And that's the way you be, because that's the way the blessings flow. You don't get anything from, number one, charging people to do anything. Number 2, you know, keeping information from yourself. I think Carol and I, that was our biggest thing with work from home when we first started. People would just hoard the information. They would not share. And Carol and I, by nature, are sharers.
I can tell. You guys are amazing.
I told Carol, thank you. Carol and I worked together at a company, and it was funny because I was going around telling everybody about work from home. And Carol's like, I heard you do the, no, I said, oh, you want to work from home? She's like, yes, I've been looking and looking and looking. I was like, okay. And we've been friends ever since. We were acquaintances before, but, you know, when we started doing the work from home, then I got fired from the job. But yeah, we love to share, even in a lot of things that we do. You know, people are like, oh, y'all can make some money sharing the information. It's not about the money. It's really not. It's about empowering people and helping people and let them be better, because at the end of the day, that's all everybody wants, is just to be a little better than they were yesterday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was seeing some questions over here, if y'all don't mind me answering.
Go ahead.
Hold on, let me scroll back up. So as far as the rater position, these will work for the rater or the task contributor. Yeah, it doesn't specify one or the other. The task, the app should be for both of them. So as long as you have that downloaded, you should do it for both, and it'll work for both. I have females that had it for the rater, and I've had it for the task contributor, and they said it works. So it's for either one. Okay, saw something else here.
There's one of them first.
So you want a quick recap on what tips? On all the tips? Because if possible, if anybody wants it, I can take a screenshot of this and I can just message it to you too, so you'll have it. They're still doing YouTube ratings. I had a bunch of them today. The tasks vary anywhere from just rating videos, listening to audio sounds. It's different. It's a lot of different ones. Yeah, so if you need it, you can just message me on Facebook and I can do the screenshot for you. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
And if also you want to see an example of how I write down my time, I can send that too. That help a lot of people as well. So what you write down as far as, like I said, the web/exp/standard task unit will be in the upper left-hand corner. Whatever that time is next to that is what you're going to accumulate. But like I said, if you go over that time, you can only record what's posted if you maximize that time. But if you're under, so for instance, if it's 3 minutes and you finish it in 1.5, you're going to have to put that 1.5. But if it's a 3-minute task and you do it in 5 minutes, you can't put 5 minutes. You have to only put 3.
Denise, you got some questions. How do they reach out to you on Facebook?
Okay, so my first name is listed and the last name is DEGRAFTENREED. Now you can just send me a message.
So y'all, and Donisha, thank you, because
No
again,
problem.
that is, that is helpful for people who have been working LIONBRIDGE a month and have not been able to maximize.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is helpful, and again, we appreciate you. We really do.
No problem. Okay. So this is one of the ones that I get message about, the admin chat.
Okay. So let me explain to everybody what admin is.
Okay.
People
Thank
may not know. Okay, Carol, you want to do it or you want me to do it?
I can.
Okay.
So admin is an adult texting chat type of opportunity. Side hustle, we'll say that. You will be talking to different people, men only, and you will be playing a different character. They do have like raunchy photos, if you know what I mean. Raunchy conversation sometimes is good, sometimes it'll get a little naughty. But it's an easy side hustle. I've been working for admin since 2018 is when I started. And it's a legit company. They pay weekly
through PayPal. So I started January 31st with admin. And I was just hitting the 75 messages a week because I'm like, it's not possible to get these. I was like everybody else, this ain't happening. And I was starting off with 45 words per minute, And so you have to pay attention to everything on that screen. People are getting let go because you're answering without looking to see what somebody already had about that particular person. So you have to pay attention to that screen. I learned how to speed read with this. This is what helped me, and practicing on typing.com. So in the past month, I went from 45 words per minute to 65 words per minute. And I averaged 220 messages a day, which gives me $308 a week with them. I take 2.5 hours. I sit down for those 2.5 hours and I knock those out. I don't, do 5 or 10 here and come back later because time will pass by and you're like, oh, I didn't get it done. So in the morning time, when I don't have tasks available for Raider Hub, I'll sit down for those 2.5 hours. I'll log into that chat and I'll just get to work on it. But you have to definitely put the time in for it. It's not going to come easy to you. You have to build a system that works for you. And like I said, I practice my typing and you have to build it up. And once you get comfortable with the system and how it works, then you'll know exactly where to go. You know exactly how to answer the questions, you know, I can't go into too much detail with it without probably getting in trouble, but you have to pay attention. That's the main thing. I can't stress that enough. You have to pay attention because although they give you the instruction, you have to figure out how it works for you. And so it took me maybe a month and a half before I started building it up to do it like that. So, and you have all of it's not about the adult conversation. Some of them people just want to talk, you know, it's a lot of that. So it's not all, you know, on that level, but I've learned to put headphones in my ears and I just focus on that. I don't even look at the pictures. I just zoom them out unless somebody said something about the picture. And I'm like, oh yeah, I see that, blah, blah, blah. But I'll listen to Avant sometimes and I'm just typing away and responding. But you know, you just have to take your time. Don't try to rush and get those 220 messages like I'm doing now from jump. You have to find the system that works best for you. Start off and say, hey, the minimum is 75 messages a week. Get that first. Then once you start doing that, set a goal. Okay, now I want to do 150 a week. Don't try to rush it because you'll get overwhelmed and then you'll stop. Because actually I was with them before last year and I was like, oh no, and I quit it. So I came back to it. I came back to it and I said, let me try this again because that's $500 a week. That's possible. And that's my goal, to work up to that 500 a week. That's a lot. But it's going to take some time because them 220 messages a day or something else. Don't get me wrong, but you can do it. You have to find out what works for you because what works for me may not work for you. But you just have to build yourself up. So the first week, okay, get to 75. If you get that before Friday, then do some more. And then just try to build up 5 or 10 messages a week until you get up there. A lady that I spoke to 2 days ago, she already got her 60 messages in the same day. So it can be done. Just set up 50 messages a day, 25 messages a day. You can do it.
And that's good. Thank you, Donisha. That's good for people who think, oh, I'm going to jump on and make all this money.
No.
It doesn't work like that.
No.
It does not work like that. You have to, and that's with a lot of these side hustles. You have to prove to them that you're going to do this job. Yep. You're going to have to prove to them. And that is what keeps
Kenny. You interested, so Kenny?
That
know.
Is what, yeah. Admin is for Kenny. I'm sorry.
Emails only.
Take a sip.
So,
at least you can say like you Kendisha.
Right. Kendisha. Kenny. K-E-N-N. Kennedy. If you can be Kennedy. But yeah. And we get a lot of people, especially on Facebook. And I hate to, you know, put that out there when Carol posts, and she always posts, if it's not for you, move on, which is true because it's not for everybody. But we get those people, oh, I haven't made any money, or I started last week and I'm having type of 3 messages or whatever. But it's not, I think people have the wrong mindset. Like you said, Denisha, when you work the first time, you're like, oh no, you know, but Carol has been doing this type of work since 2008.
Yeah.
And I have over the years, when she first started, she was making okay money. And I know one time just off of, this was another company, she was making $2,000 a month, every month. And so, yeah, it's really worth it. It is a thing for people if that's okay with you, you know. You don't have to like it, you know. If it's not okay for you, then hey, move on. It's good because they still gonna get people to work,
right?
You know,
right. And I made $250 a week off of admin when I first started doing them in 2018. I was making $1,000 a month with admin, so it can be done, ladies and ladies.
Wednesday.
Okay, so I've been keeping tally, honey. We up to $1,700 a month right now.
$1,700. Wow, for 2 side hustles, $1,700.
Yep.
Let me answer Miss Butterfly. Miss Butterfly, you can do this one from your phone or computer. So however you want to do it is okay with the company. I usually do mine from my phone. Sometimes, yeah, I'll do it from the computer, but if I'm just laying in the bed and I'm not doing anything, watching TV, I'll jump on admin and type some messages. So it's an easy one.
Yeah. And what works best for me, I don't like to do it from the computer. First off, because my kids keep coming downstairs and these big old pictures is popping up. I use my iPad. And for whatever reason, and I have a wireless keyboard, it works the best, and I can knock them out like that. So I can sit here and watch TV, and just I'm a good multitasker, so I can do like 3 different things at once and still stay focused. So I'm sitting here and it's knocking them out. I'm slower when I'm on my computer for whatever reason. So
I would think you can type fast on the computer just because the keyboard's bigger.
No, for whatever reason, I'm faster on that iPad. I'm just going right through it. So
Yeah.
Okay. So I put the link for anyone that's interested. They may or may not be hiring right now. You have to catch them early in the morning.
Sure, you want to explain for people.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. She'll open it up. Once she gets enough applications, it will close. She may open it again the next day. If not, just have to keep checking back. But set your alarm clock. Wake up. Wake up. And for those of you that have applied, my email came in my spam folder. And it will say admin USA, or it may have the lady's name, which I won't say her name on the camera.
Yeah, it'll look weird, but it's legit.
And if it's not for you, please pass it on by.
Don't hear.
And I'm not trying to be negative, but we just don't want to hear the extra. We know what it is. Been there, done that. We know what it is. So we're not trying to say step outside of who you are and do this. If this is not for you, then it's not for you. And we have no qualms about it. We don't, we put it out there for the people who do want to make the money. So, it is what it is.
And yes, you can log in when you want to. It's just, yeah. And you have to use you're not playing yourself, so you're not talking as yourself. So yes, that's, you use your real name to apply for it. And like I tell people before, I have no problem. Once you get those questions, just message me on Facebook. If I have to show you how to answer for you to understand it, I've done that with about 15 people. I can do it. It's no problem. So if you need help, but this is what I want to say, don't start the questions until you notify me.
Right.
Because you don't want to start doing 5 of them and then was confused, and then I could only help you with 5, and then they may or may not let it go. So once you get that notification, just message me and say, hey, I'm ready to start. Do you have time? I was helping a lady at 1:00 in the morning last week, helping her get hers through. So if I'm up, I see it, I got you. It's just 10 questions. I can help you and show you exactly how to do it. I don't want to say it over here, but just let me know.
Kenny. Thank you, Kenny. So if y'all want to do the slacker tip, Kenny did put it in the message. And
Kenny's too funny. And guys, you are not talking on the phone with this one. This is texting only. So it is a non-phone side hustle.
And Tingle Tangle ASMR, I'm about to Carol, can you remove that comment? It won't let me remove it because it put her name up there, and I don't want to put her name up there. Can you remove it? Will it let you remove it?
I try to, Jasmine, because like I told you all the time, we've talked a lot, and I appreciate you helping me as well. Hey, if I'm up and I see it, I'm going to help you. I'm truly there for, we all need to win. There's so many options and opportunities out there. If I help you, it's not going to hurt me. It's going to help me more, because then what you going to do? You're going to pass it down to your friends and family, so all of us can make this side money out here.
And see, this is the thing. If I don't tell you, you're going to go find out from somebody else.
Right.
So it really don't matter if I tell you or not. It's not going to block anything I got going on for me to tell you about anything. Nothing. It's not going to block anything.
Oh my God, I got you. They had me. I'm having y'all sometime too.
Yeah, and some people, in this world are, just hoarders of information. And in the long run, that's not a good thing, because if you don't allow yourself to share and grow, you're gonna be in the same space. So
thank you, Teresa. Teresa got it.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah, we did
Teresa.
not want to put her name on here.
Yeah.
That's why I made that comment. So
Yeah,
please do not type her name on here.
Right.
We're gonna have to
Yeah.
remove it.
And that's why I said
And
just
we're not trying to
message
be
me.
rude, but it's people have developed relationships with her, and we don't want to damage anybody's relationship. Just like we tell y'all with the non-disclosure agreements, we just want everybody to win. And if we know something that we could share that will help you win, we're going to do it. So, yeah.
Okay.
We're back. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Did we miss anything? Oh, okay. Yes. Jasmine says she multitasking. She worked LIONBRIDGE and another job. Okay.
Oh, yes. You said you've been maxing out, haven't you?
Oh, y'all combining. We talked about what 2 Saturdays ago with side hustles. Y'all done took it to another level.
Kenny, I'm not fooling with you. You see what Kenny posted?
I'm not.
Kenny, you crazy.
I'm not. Petty Paul, not today.
You tried it.
You tried it.
No. Not today, Kenny.
Yeah, stop being petty. Petty Robinson.
we gonna let them do what they do, Kenny. I'm gonna just say that. We're gonna let people do what they do.
Okay. This next one.
Okay.
Humanity. For whatever reason, I can only get about $20 a week from them. It's just so much. Like
Humanatic,
yeah. Mm-hmm. I can only get about $20 a week from them, which is still good, because that's some gas money. But it's just it's so many of them, and then you have to make sure you listen to a certain point to see how it ends, even when you do have the option to jump forward into it. So I get about $20 a week with those. And they, the amount that they pay is why it's taken me so long. I haven't gotten to that point where I can try to get up to about $50. I'm still working on that, but that's a good one. I still do those too, because I want to eventually be able to do one of the quality assurance jobs. And by having that one, I hope that'll kind of help me out with having that experience to do that. So I'll take it all. $20 a week is $20 a week. I'm going to take it all.
But that's a good way to gain experience, Donisha. That's a good. I never thought about that. Using a side hustle for experience.
Yep. And then Respondology. Now this is one of my favorite ones.
That's the one I'm waiting on right there.
It took 2.5 months before they because I was on a wait list, and so it took 2.5 months before they notified me. That one is pretty simple. You just have to, test right. And also you can message me if you need help with that. But I do about $60 a week with that one. And you can do that while you're watching TV. You sit there on your phone, you do it from your phone. And what you're doing, you're a moderator. So if something's not supposed to be there, you remove it. If it's okay, then you let it go. But you have like 65 different clients that you're working for. So you have to make sure that before you accept it or reject it, that you're going by the standards of that client, because all clients are different. So this client might say this is acceptable and this one might say it's not. And they rate you on it. So if your rating is too low, you'll be removed from it. I'm at like a 98% right now on accuracy. But that one is pretty simple, pretty easy. They pay weekly as well through PayPal. No, they don't pay through PayPal. I'm sorry. They do direct deposit and straight into your checking account. But that one, I really like that one. You're sitting there. Like I said, you have several different clients, let you know what client that you'll be rating right before. So you're aware, and then you read it, accept it, reject it, and keep on moving. I've seen some people in there, because you can see all the people who are doing it, all the raters, they're getting like $200 a week. And I'm like, that's what I'm trying to get up to. Because you can see, you don't have their names, but it, just kind of tells you, your number, your employee number. And some people are getting like $200 a week. And that's what I'm trying to get up to on that one as well. But that one's really easy. You know, you have to test for each client. So your test for Respondology, and then for each client you have to test too. So you can have 65 tests that you have to do. But it's worth it. It really is.
So Danisha, do you think you can build your way up?
Oh yes, I'm determined. Yeah.
So is it one of those things you have to build up yourself again to?
Yes. Yeah, you have to build yourself up. And sometimes it's so many people on there, so you have to be quick with it. So you just log in. They notify you as well, but I'd rather just go in there, and then sometimes it's none available too. So you just have to pay attention. I haven't figured out what times, yet as far as that one. So I haven't been doing that one too long.
Okay. So with Respondology, they're not hiring in our state, but you can actually, how long do you spend on there time-wise? Just an estimate if you can give that.
Maybe 25 minutes, 3 or 4 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah. Bad. Not bad at all.
And you're making 60 a week with this one?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
That thumb, get that thumb going.
And so I know you can't say the clients, but are they clients that we know that we can kind of
about 85% of them. I'm sure everybody done heard about 85% of them. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And are they all?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
U.S. based? Are they all U.S. based or
that I've seen? Yes.
Okay. Because sometimes with the dialect and different dialects, something may mean something else, and it's like I just
right.
So what are you doing, Danisha? Are you deleting messages with them?
Yes. So without giving too much information, like if I post something and somebody has a negative comment, I'll go in there and delete it.
Oh,
positive comments, good structure type comments. Yes. Anything negative, delete. And then some things can be negative as long as it's not, belittling someone, you can just have your own opinion, So, yeah.
Wow, that's easy.
Oh, yeah, it's real easy. That's why I'm trying to get up to that 200.
Wow. That's what, 800 a month? Easy peasy.
Okay. So we
work there. Congratulations, Wanda.
And what you say, you're doing $60 a week on them, Donnie?
Yes, $60 a week.
All right, I'm just adding,
Oh, no, you're fine. Go ahead.
Look, let's see what we add now.
So we can get this running total. So it's 60, that's $240 a month. So hold on. I'm getting it because people don't.
I'm at 2,000.
Huh?
I'm at $2,000.
Yeah, I believe I am too.
Over 2,000 with just 4 side hustles, guys.
Yeah, so that's 17. Well, I'm at
17.
You said 20. Oh, you know what? I messed up. Yep, that's over 2,000. My bad.
Yep, that's over 2,000.
Wait till we get to try my.
I got to do them this week. I have to do them this week.
Danisha is over $2,000 right now in side hustles. Now,
4 side hustles.
4. Now, this is stuff she does on her own time. She is not on anybody's clock. She, doing what she needs to do. Danisha, do you think you work more than 40 hours doing all your side hustles?
A week?
Yeah.
No.
Look at that. Look at God.
Right. Okay.
Nope,
Kenna, what you talking about? Florida not included, but
Respondology.
I thought Florida, you can apply if you live in Florida.
Yes, LDOT, they pay per message.
I didn't see your state on that list, Kenna, that said you could not apply. You better go on and apply, Ken.
Apply.
Miss Butterfly said, what? Hey, Tiara.
Hey, Jasmine. You said Jasmine said, let's meet back up in a few weeks to see our stuff going.
Oh, yes. I'm claiming all y'all.
We can come back. I mean, we can do a second, if somebody else got some side hustles and y'all want to join, come on.
Said,
April, I have an Instagram. Let me see. I don't even know what the name of it is. I don't really get on there. You should be able to look it up with the same name I gave you guys. It'll have my picture there.
Right. They're not hiring in those states. And my state is one of them.
Is Florida?
Wow.
No, Florida's not on there, Kenny.
Let me apply and automate. Go on, Kenny.
Oh, we need part 2, Jasmine. Jasmine, you gonna come on here?
Jasmine, will you input the receipts?
Yeah.
So,
that is that's a good one.
For those of you who don't think this is possible, you are talking to somebody who is literally doing this every day. So
every day.
She does not. Are you working full time right now?
Not yet. No. I got hired with Live Ops. And I start tomorrow with their training.
Okay.
And then Kenny put me on to that one job with StarTech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And going through a deco. Oh, yes. They had the orientation. I think that's May 6th when we're supposed to start. So I'm praying about it. I don't always want to look at more money as a better option. I kind of veer towards Live Ops, with them. So we'll see. Yeah, and then I got another offer somewhere else.
See, that's what we tell everybody. When you think that nobody's looking, they're gonna all come flooding in at once, and you can make your informed decision. But child, that $2,000 a month,
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Try my UI. I make $150 a week with them. The only thing I can tell you as far as being available, because you'll get an email sometimes, but you'll have it like the software downloaded. I don't know even how to really say that, in your web browser on the right hand side. Anytime you see a number available, sit down and do it. It takes about 15 to 30 minutes on some of them. You have to test for that one. And the suggestion that I can give for that one is speak out loud, whatever thoughts you have, whether it's positive or negative. I mean, don't be negative and curse or anything like that. But if you don't like a website or whatever, be honest, because the more you're honest with that, the more that they're going to give you. Because sometimes you might get some that others don't get, because if they rate you. I have 4.9 stars on them out of 5. The more you give them, the more they give you as well, So when you test, make sure you're vocal. So, for example, I'm going up here to click. I'm looking down here. I'm scrolling over here. Like, be very detailed. Speak out loud. Even if, like I said, ooh, I don't like this. Say, I don't like this, but give them a reason why. Because they're trying to see how easy something is for several people. So what may be easy to you might be easy, difficult for me. And they want to know that you're helping them to build their brand. So even if you're clicking to minimize something, let me minimize this. Okay, I'm looking on the left-hand side of the screen. Like, be very detailed. The more, I'd rather you talk more than not a lot, because then they'll say, well, we're not going to keep you here because you're not really telling. We don't know what you're thinking. So think your thoughts out loud in its entirety.
That sounds like a focus group. When you give your opinion on something.
Yeah.
I think it's just, with focus group is people in the room, but with this.
Thank you.
So, that's a good one.
And theirs are like $10 to $15 each time, and they pay you every 2 to 3 days.
Oh,
wow!
There's some I've done. It took me 12 minutes. Bam, 3 days, $15. So,
can you give us a range and how much the task pay with Try My UI?
I've had some that were 10 and some that were 15.
Okay.
So I've never seen anything less than that.
And how long do you think it takes you, Danisha, to complete a task?
It depends on the task. They'll let you know the max. So I haven't seen any over 30 minutes.
Okay.
But you don't have to take the 30 minutes. If you're very detailed, and I mean, even read the task out loud. Don't just read it in your head. And then, like, if it's telling you to go in here or play a character, you read all that out loud. But I haven't, I think maybe 20 minutes is as long as I've taken on a 30-minute task. As long as you're detailed, that's all they care about, because they'll rate you and then the client will rate you.
Okay. So let me get this straight. the reason I asked Denisha, because she's making $10 to $15 for the max 30 minutes. So some of us ain't making $10 to $15 in an hour.
Right.
So
true.
This
is a side hustle.
It's a great side hustle. And you said, Denisha, you can get you get tasks every day?
Yes, every day.
See? So if you do 5 tasks, let's just say you do 5 tasks a day. That's $75.
In one day.
Good money.
So we had what, 2,700
a
month? I'm keeping up.
Yeah. He'll be like,
who's
paying you today? I just saw something go in there. I'm like, I'm trying to get us a nice house paid,
Yeah.
Right,
and this is what I tell people. When we first started this channel, you can do all sorts of things with side hustle money. Pay off bills, use it as income. Right. These are not things that we just say, we haven't done all of them, but we have done side hustles, and he's created that stream of income to help with whatever you need to help with. I've been a vacation off side hustles, just to be honest, because it is that, that you can get money off of it.
Yep.
Basically.
And I'll be transparent with you guys. It was a struggle, me leaving my brick and mortar, because I really enjoyed my job. But with everything going on, I couldn't just chance, with all that nonsense going on and getting sick and all that stuff, I couldn't chance it. So there are times where I cried. I'm like, there has to be something. So especially just starting out, even if it's been 6 months, if you didn't get hired yet, use these side hustles. Even when you do get hired, keep them, because apparently I'm not going over 40 hours a week and I'm still doing good, especially when you can prioritize your time the way you want it to be. You can work a full-time job and still make these work for you. You can build up a savings account. You can pay your car off with all this stuff. Right now, I'm paying off, me and my husband, we 50-50 the bills. I'm able to pay my half because of that.
Yeah.
But it was times where I'm just like, nobody's going to hire me from home. No, I just got 3 offers. So it happens. It may not happen when you want it to be, but it's going to happen. And just like these ladies said, sometimes you got to start off with the $10 an hour jobs.
Yeah.
But if you got a $10 an hour job and a side hustle, you're going to make it work. I was making $23 at that brick and mortar, but you have to take into account no gas, no going out to eat. All that plays a factor. So if you're making $6 less, you're still coming off good, because you're not doing all that wear and tear on your vehicle, gas, all that. Like, we have to really logically think. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help, because I had to tell this to, a family member. Like, okay, you made that there, but how much did you pay in Ubers getting to work? Giving money to McDonald's and all these people and stuff. It's not so bad. So if you take a $5 pay cut, it's worth it. Just sit down and kind of see where you're going here. So if you made $20 an hour at a brick and mortar and you making $15 an hour at home, it should balance out.
It should balance out.
And I say, yeah, you're right, Danisha, because we preach that all the time. But then we have the people, and I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but want $50,000-$60,000 a year, but your skills say you get $10 an hour.
Right.
Now, nobody says that your skills can't grow. It's just you have to do the work.
Right.
I'm not gonna go and say, hey, give me $50,000 a year, and I know I don't have $50,000 worth of skills. So I mean, we are not saying that you could never get the skills.
Right.
It's just what you want to put in it. Because as people, you saying to Danisha, oh, I can't work for $10 an hour.
Right.
At home, I can work for $10 an hour.
Exactly.
Brick and mortar, I can't work for 10.
Right. Exactly.
Home,
now that
I can't.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's the truth.
And Danisha, to add on what you say, you're not buying clothes.
Right. PJs, hair messed up, looking crazy.
Hair, makeup, all of that. Right. Especially if you're doing a phone job. Now, me, I have to be on camera, but I can still teach in my pajamas if I dress it up right.
Right.
They'll never know.
Remember that lady? Remember, it was one lady on the forum. Remember, Carol? She said she had her robe and she put it on and she put a scarf on it to make it look like.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
That tickled me. So yeah, so we are trying to just
help.
Help. That's all we are offering. We're not taking money from nobody. We're not trying to, get anybody to buy into our dream or anything, because what we've done, anybody could do.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah, I try to be respectful sometimes. I've known Carol have noticed a few times I kind of politely check people when don't come for them. I understand coming in, starting off with everything going on, things look scammy. I can understand that. I get it. But like I told a few people, do your own research the way they suggest. But this is the best one that I've found thus far. Like, they're giving it to you in layman's terms. And some people understand differently. And that's why I also offer, I used to train for years. And so I know how to tell me what you understand or what you don't understand, so I can, reword it the right way. That's why I also offer, like I said, if you don't know, just let me know. If you say, I'm just completely lost. Okay, well, let me work through this with you to help you understand it. Because, okay, I got it. Bam. You maxing out too. Bam, you hitting that shoe. You might do better than me 2 weeks later. Jasmine, you might be doing better than me. So, you're
doing better than me.
And I'm going to be happy and I'm going to be cheering you on for it. I'm not going to be like, not me at all.
Exactly.
I've never made 2K on the side hustle. Might be honest, transparent. Never. When me and Carol was like 2K, we was on that. She called me on the phone. She was like, "Girl, 2K."
Right, like I made it to 1K with admin, but never 2K.
I'm laughing at L Dot. L Dot said she okay. We trying to make her robe look like a kimono. That girl crazy. But it was 5,000 deep.
What? On the orientation for
wow.
I think it was like 400 when we had ours.
Wow.
How many people do they need?
They need a lot, they said.
Oh, really? Okay.
What? You said had someone reach out to you on Facebook, tell me I'm hurting their biz.
What? Are you serious? 5,000 people applied. Wow.
Oh, 1,000? Wow. I wonder how many of those were our subscribers. Probably all 20,000.
Mm-hmm. Probably so, Sam. Probably so.
Oh, yeah, I'll be wearing these people out. Sometimes we'll have recruiters coming our inbox just to figure out who we are. And
they've been together for the application.
Yeah. Oh, start to
you guys are.
Yeah,
I'm still waiting on my paperwork.
Oh, okay. They're gonna get to you. I'll say this and I'm gonna say this and I don't mean no harm. Sometimes working at home is a little disorganized and the companies are a little disorganized than they would be in the brick and mortar because of the nature of the beast. You're dealing with people here, there, everywhere. And when you brick and mortar, you're dealing with right there. You're building. So yeah. Oh, they only had 1,200 positions and 5,000 applications. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Can you say something? Oh,
hey, Miss V.
Hey, Miss V. Okay, Denisha, we're going to let you continue.
Okay. Yeah. I got one last hustle.
Okay.
User Brain.
That's the one I need to.
User Brain is the same, kind of like Try My UI. You have to do the same thing. You have to test to get it. Definitely be very detailed. Speak everything out loud, from minimizing a screen to looking up in the left-hand corner at something or viewing a picture. You know, what stands out to you. If you want to say, hey, this is a very interesting website, say that. They want to hear all of that. And I get anywhere from $50 to $75 a week from them. Their tasks don't pay as much as Try My, but it's, you know, it's still some good side hustle money. You can get anywhere from $3 to $8 a task with them. So.
Oh, that's still good.
That's still good.
Okay, Carol, where you at now?
Let's see. I'm trying to do this last one.
Okay. It's 300 on the high side.
300. So I am at. Oh, wait a minute.
My first name is D-E-G-R. I mean, my last name, I'm sorry. D-E-G-R-A-F-T-E-N-R-E-E-D. So use that first name that you wrote down with the last name, and you can contact me on Facebook.
What you get, Carol?
I'm right at 3,000.
I'm right at 3,000 too. Go on, Donisha.
Go ahead, Donisha.
It's because of you two amazing ladies. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd be stressed out at that brick and mortar, and not because of the job, just the environment. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you, Donisha. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you helping people. That's a big one. You know, sometimes people get these positions and you know, our channel, we didn't design it for people just to stay on and keep, you know, we appreciate those of you who come back and check us out. We really love y'all, you know, for our regulars who come. But we try to design it so, you know, we teach you how to fish. We don't fish for you. So our whole goal was to teach people how to fish and allow them to fish for themselves. So it, you know, it really warms our heart, you know, to see people who have taken the things that we put out there and made it work for them. Now, I ain't never met nobody who made it work for you like that.
Now, if I had a full-time job, I can guarantee you I probably wouldn't be at that level now.
Yeah.
But I had to find a way, you know, and you just never know. You just never know what you can accomplish. Somebody might max out at $500 a week on admin next week once they find their system. So, you know, it's what works for you, and it's nobody else's business. If somebody wants to get judgmental, you don't have to tell them. It's not their business. It doesn't make you any less of a person because you're doing that. You're not out there on a corner. You're texting somebody, you know. And it's not even you. So,
and if you want to judge me about that, then honey, something is wrong with you, not me, because I'm trying to feed my family. That's all I'm trying to do, you know.
Yep.
Undivided attention to work. All right, Shantae.
Okay.
Come on with it, girl.
Yeah. And y'all take advantage. I'm not saying take advantage, but Donisha is trying to help people who are trying to get up on their side hustle game. You know, try to take some of this advice she's giving you and apply it. You may not, you know, the LIONBRIDGE, you have to apply in that certain way. And thank you, Donisha, for that, for those of you who need it. But the other ones, make it work for you like she made it work for her. You may, you know, if you're working with admin, you may not have the time to do 220 messages a day. But like she said, make your goal. And if your goal is 100 messages a day, then next week is 150. Is next, you know, keep working at it, because it does not come easy. It does not come easy. But when you get your, like Donisha said, when you get your rhythm down and what you need, how it works for you, then you can be up to making $3K a month like Donisha, working less than 40 hours a week. Go on, Donisha.
Thank you. He's talking about use your brain, Kenny. Use your brain and try my.
Let me find the link for Use a Brain. Donisha is the true side hustle queen, so we have to crown her with that.
Yeah, you don't have to get to the little crown, Donisha.
No. Right.
Yeah, we don't have to do so. Yeah. And Donisha, you know, we really thank you. We're going to try to do something for, you know, people who come on and, you know, lend their
knowledge.
information and our knowledge to us. Thank you.
Thank you is enough. Trust me. Y'all done helped me more than enough. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to maintain life right now without you guys.
Us, so. Danisha?
I have no idea. I really don't know. Well, actually, my cousin, she was working from home with a company, and I'm like, well, how do you know about legit ones? And she was like, well, I learned this one off of Indeed or something. I'm like, well, that stuff looks scammy, so I'm not messing with that. And I think you guys just gracefully, came on my Facebook, and I said, let me try them out. And actually, it was like 3 months before I even really did anything with it. I was just kind of seeing the praise reports from other people and stuff, and saw how legit it was. I wasn't on there like, oh, this is scammy, Carol.
Yeah.
No. But I was just looking at what everybody did, and I said, let me try. And then, that's when I had got one of the jobs that allowed me to leave my other one.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And then that didn't work out. Kitty knows, but
oh, Danisha, okay. I didn't know you told Kenny about us.
I don't remember if I told Kenny. I did. I thought you said you already knew about them. Okay, well maybe I did. You're welcome. Yeah, because we worked at the same company. It was in the same training class and everything. I thought you already knew about them. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Danisha. We appreciate you. And we appreciate you too, Kenny. We do.
He's an amazing brother. He's an amazing brother.
Yeah.
He's so supportive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Kenny is a supportive person. And kind and
patient.
Full of tips.
And crazy.
Yeah, can't leave that out.
But he adds a bright spot to the chat. So let's say that. He makes us laugh.
Right.
Especially today.
You're welcome.
Okay, Tawanda, that's good. Tawanda says she is working a full-time job, but she's still making at least $400 a month in cash and gift cards. Wow, that's great.
They'll
pay a car note.
Yeah. This is where the money, help, and fun.
Everything in between resides. Thank you, Eldad.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's like a family in here. It really is, though.
But we try to make it. We try to be invited. I think our thing was, and Carol can, to chime in if she wants you. We didn't want to appear uninviting. I think that was, we wanted to be able to engage with people, and that's why we came on the lives, because I was, if we can just do the video.
We got to do the live stream. I mean, we can do the videos, but it's just more personable, I think, when people actually see you and they can talk to you and they can ask you questions, they can leave feedback, give comments or whatever. So yeah, that's why I pushed Tangi to do the live stream.
And for people who know me, I am not a person who, Carol knows me, I'm not a person who does camera stuff. I'm always the behind the scene person. I'm in tech. So I really don't, we tech people, we don't get, praise for our work. It's always behind the scenes. So that's what I was used to. I just keep my head down and I work in it. But when Carol came to me with this, I was like, for 2 years, I was like, girl, no. I'm not about to do that. Are you crazy? People looking at me? I don't want nobody looking at me. And she's like, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I was like, okay. And I'm always a sucker. I'm like, okay, girl. But I guess I was a sucker for a good reason. Because we do, we have always told people about work from home for years. Our friends, family. If we had a nickel for every time we told somebody about work from home, we would be rich. But to do it on this big of a platform, I didn't think, I was like, girl, everybody know this stuff. That's my whole thing. That's my whole life. Everybody know. We don't, And then I figured out everybody didn't know. And we could help people. And so I was like, okay, then I'll do it. And here we are.
And thank you for that.
Thank Carol, because we would have probably been 4 years in.
Hopefully not 4. Oh no, Tangi.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny, we coming on that TikTok. We coming. We gonna do the TikTok.
And the funniest thing, in June, because I told you I don't know if Kenny looked at my craziness on there, but I actually did a 2 Chicks with a Side Hustle skit. Do y'all remember Kerwin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that one. I did that one last year. So yeah, I'm technically on there because a lot of people have done it. So yeah, just get it on there. I'm telling you, people are blowing up from TikTok.
See, I don't. Okay, y'all. I'm not a social media person. I mean, I have Facebook, I have Instagram. I think that's all I have. That's it. And I'm only on Facebook. And I'm really only on Facebook because 2 Chicks is on Facebook. I'm not a social media, I don't know, enthusiast. Carol have to tell me.
I'm an introvert. This ain't easy
I don't
for
know.
me.
My aunt had a birthday party last night, and we went, and it was me and my husband. I was like, "What song is that?" Oh, they play it on the radio. I don't even listen to the radio, so me, it was like 10. I was like, "Oh, okay." Well, who is that? And so every song it was like that, except the old ones. But like every new song, I'm like, "Who is that?" Oh, I don't know that song. I listen to kitty music in my car. That's it. Yeah.
They're laughing at
oh Lord, Kenny.
Jasmine, Kenny, Tawanda. I got a question for Tawanda. Tawanda, what is, because I was looking at your side hustles, what is Watch Party? What is that one? I've never heard of that one.
Write that down. Watch.
I know, right? Hold on, let me go on over here.
Tawanda, can you
I don't need any more.
Watch Party, please? Not sure what that one is. Yes, Kenny, you want to chop up this video and post it to TikTok? Hey, knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
Oh, they're not. So, I mean, what do you do? Just go on there. So I seen a lady the other day. It was somebody had posted it on Facebook. She was on TikTok showing how to make a vinyl shirt, and it was like a 30-second clip, and that was it. So they just chopped up the videos.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that's what they do. They just do the whole video and speed it up really fast, or child. I got to get my son in here to edit some videos then, because I ain't gonna be able to do that. Oh, Mturk? Yeah, Jasmine, sure. So Mturk, for those of you who don't know, Mturk is a task-based side hustle. And what I mean by task-based, they offer you a bunch of tasks to do. Now with Mturk, you have to there are some tasks that you can do starting out the gate, that you are eligible for, but a lot of them you have to apply to be approved for. When I was doing Mturk, and I haven't done it in several years, but when I was doing Mturk, how people scan in receipts for fetch or something like that, take pictures. Well, in the background, people would key them in, and I was the background person that would key it in. So I think they paid like 10 cents a receipt, and it really averaged out because some receipts are short, some receipts were long. So 10 cents a receipt, I think I could make maybe $30 to $40 a day if I sat there. And this is why I was working strictly from home. I didn't have a brick and mortar position. So I was making $30, $40 a day, $30, $40 a day typing in receipts. So, and they have all different types of tasks. What is it? Surveys. They have the receipts, data entry, transcription. It's just all different types of things, and they may have new ones since I've been on there, but it's people making $50, $60 a day on Mturk, and you can go Carol, where it's on Mturk where you can see how much people have made. That's still on Mturk. Do you know? You remember that?
Mm-hmm. I hadn't
you
been on
can
there
go
in a
in
while.
and see. I don't think it told you what tasks they're doing. It may, but I don't remember that. But you can see what other people are making. I think you can see the tasks that they're doing also. So that helps you, figure out what tasks to do. It's a great side hustle. Now, before I think you had to have like $50 to cash out, but now you can cash out every day.
Every
it
day.
doesn't matter. They don't have a minimum.
Yeah.
But yeah. You're welcome, Jasmine.
It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't work for me. The
Really?
Mturk. Yeah, I don't know why.
Did you try ClickWorker? They're the same thing.
I didn't like ClickWorker too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never worked ClickWorker. I'm gonna say that, so I don't know. But for Mturk, you get to pick, and the one that I really liked was the receipts, keying in the receipts, because I would put on my music and just key.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kenny said, he said, I'm not used to that treatment. Talking about Picasso.
They not hiring in my area. I wanted that job. I applied anyway, and it was like, nope, denied. You're not in our area.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, it does take a little work to figure out. Oh, crowd surf. Okay. Yeah, they do have, you can sort LDOT from the highest to the lowest paid on Mturk. They do? Okay. Give me that Mturk for LDOT. Then we could put it on there if you don't mind.
Kenneth said Denisha VPN.
Kenny, look at here, okay? Yeah, I'm waiting for them unethical life hacks videos, Kenny. I've been checking. I ain't seen it yet.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, L. You already know the email. We ain't even got to say it.
Thank you, Tawanda. I see the information. So Tawanda was saying watch parties. They do the movie reviews.
Ooh,
and they had a monthly drawing. She won $100. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
She earned 50. Congrats, Tawanda. Thank you for the info.
Oh,
Kenny, that's so nice.
Kenny, that's nice.
Yeah, Kenny. Anything else?
Denise was asking about the hours on Vacasa. Kenny, can you chime in on that, please?
Oh, okay. I need to try to. Do they hire part-time? Oh, wow. 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Ooh. I ain't gonna be
for the third shift. Okay. Kenneth said he thinks they're looking for third shift. Okay. Awesome company. Thank you, Kenny. There you go. Oh, okay. Do we have anything else, guys?
Oh, they hired you for email and chat, but you don't like that. I'm on the phone. Oh, you don't like the hours. Anything else, Danish? You got anything else you want to add?
I don't think so. I worked from a list, so I think I talked about everything I wanted to, unless anybody else had any questions. I've already responded to some Facebook messages. So,
So again, Danisha, thank you so much for helping people get through and teaching people how to get their side hustle queen crown.
Maximize them coins.
Yeah, maximizing your time and your money.
Yes.
So y'all don't forget to join if you're looking for extra money. Check out Branded Survey. They are a great survey site. From what people say, and I guess I haven't done surveys with them in a while, but they do send me a lot. But I don't participate. I'm sorry, but I don't. But they are. If you are looking for a survey site that gives you great surveys and pays, check out Branded Surveys. Also, don't forget, if you like free stuff and you want to give your opinion, check out the Goodie Box. They give you free full-size products, and all you have to do is do reviews on them. And people are like, oh, y'all work at home, why y'all doing that? Because everybody like free stuff. We all like the free. And when it's free, you don't have to pay no money. So you get your money
like it is absolutely free.
Yeah. No credit card, no, nothing like that. For Vacasa, I think we did a video on them. Carol, you got it?
I need to get it. Somebody want
okay. Do you want me to get it? Oh, hey, Leah.
Do you mind?
You said me get it?
Do you mind?
Okay, no, I can.
Okay.
You can say the rest of whatever we need to say. I look.
I'm trying to get the link to Goodie Box.
Okay, give me 1 second. Shantae, I'll give you the link for Picasso.
And they are still hiring.
They are?
Picasso.
Did we do them on the live stream or did you do a regular video? I think we did a live stream.
We did a live for them.
Okay.
Yeah, Picasso's still hiring.
Okay.
And it's a quick hire too.
Oh, okay. And it wasn't on a Sunday.
Okay. If you can't find it, I'll get it.
I got it. Okay.
So this is the Goodie Box link.
Oh, I don't know. If it's non-phone, can anybody clarify with Shantae if
it's not non-phone, it's customer service for vacation rentals.
Okay.
I think you actually have to talk to people.
Oh, okay.
Danisha, I was laughing at your comment earlier on
What
the video
comment?
that I posted today. You said applying now.
Right. Yep. I sure did.
Oh, okay.
I did the Goodie Box too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you did the Goodie Box.
Yeah, I signed up. I said, oh, I didn't see that. I said, click.
Now you do branded surveys, correct?
I did it for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But I pulled back. Okay. So that's why I really didn't discuss that one. It's so many surveys. So definitely that's a good one. But it takes a lot more time to complete those surveys. So for now, I'm just gonna not do those.
And the reason we do surveys, guys, with the things Danisha talked about today and the things that we talk about, it takes some time between applying and hired. So in the meantime, in between time, we suggest you do the surveys because that will give you some income, and some of them pay out through PayPal weekly, whenever you want or whenever you finish the survey. So it's something to get you to tide you over until you wait for that job that you need. I posted again to Wanda.
Okay. So Kenny said a third party is non-phone. That's not bad if you're working overnight. If you can get 55 words per minute or greater, they will offer you the third party position.
Can you send me that, Kenny?
Hey, Leah.
Okay, Kenny, we will. Kenny said, can we repost Vacasa again? They got another way.
Another way.
Oh, it's that one. They don't want me.
Okay.
Hi, baby.
That's not bad, though. If you can type 55 words per minute and overnight, non-phone.
I'm telling y'all, trytyping.com. It's free, and that's how I build mine up.
Yeah, that's true.
15 minutes a day.
Yep. Back in the day, I used to type out of the phone book. That was how I did my 10K out of the phone book when they did have phone books. They don't have them now, but whatever. I'm speaking my age, I guess. So
no, they still throw them at our house every few months. Yeah,
we haven't
get rained on and everything else.
Kenneth said he got you, Denisha.
Thank you.
Well, Denisha, again, we want to thank you so much for your tips and so much for coming on and joining. It was such a pleasure to talk to you.
Always a pleasure.
We see you in the chat, but it's really good to see you and get to talk to you in person. And we
how crazy I am.
We really appreciate you because I saw you in the chat straightening those people up about the admin.
Keep moving, ma'am. We don't have time for that. No.
Yes. And I'm gonna say this, and I just want to get this straight. On this channel, we promote positivity, upliftment, and encouragement. That's what we promote. So any of the negativity and anything else will get shut down. We'll get you blocked and deleted. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we had 2 people in the chat or 50,000 people in the chat. Don't tolerate negativity. It has no space over here. And 2 chicks. We are positive people by nature. Carol and I, we like to surround ourselves with positive people. So we had a few negative comments on some things that were posted in the group the other day, and we also had some negative comments yesterday. So I just wanted to clarify with people, if you come with the negativity, we won't tolerate, and you will be. And it could be just, yesterday, I think somebody was like, I'm lazy. Okay, well, we have no room for laziness here. Anything we talk about, we hustle. That's our group. That's our name. That's what we go by. So we don't tolerate laziness. And if you do, then we're not here to change your mind about who you are. You're not going to change who we are. So we just have nothing in common. Right. So I'm not trying to be mean, but I just want people to know what type of vibes we're giving over here, and anything else, won't be tolerated. And if that means you need to leave and we have to block you, then hey, that's what it is. And I'll sleep tonight. Believe me.
We call that tooted and booted.
I will sleep tonight.
Laughing at Kenny. Where have the trolls been? Kind of disappointed.
I guess they got the message.
They got the message, Kenny. That's what happened. And thank you again, Denisha, for joining us on this live. Sometimes it does take a lot to come on here and talk to us.
It is. It does. It is. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I don't like to be in cameras talking out in public and stuff. But sometimes it's like, if I have information and I can help you with at least with one thing, I'm going to suck it up and do it. So,
okay, well, we appreciate that, and hats off to you. We crown you. You are the
you are the true. Let's try hustle queen. Take off our crown. Yes, we do.
Thank you.
Stop. And I'm saying, Denisha, that for real. Me and Carol never, I don't know if we ever heard of anyone, because I'm gonna say I have not heard of anybody making $3,000 on side hustles.
No.
1,000, yes, I can get that. 2,000, I was like, I'm ready to hear what she got to say. 3,000, I'm gonna implement some of them things that you just told us. So I thank you for your knowledge, sister. Crown off to you. Thank you. Anybody else got any questions? Y'all make sure y'all check out Denisha on Facebook if y'all need help. We'll be back on live Wednesday, maybe before then. We are still working on our other channel, guys. It is 2 of us. and we have full-time jobs. So we trying, we getting it together on the, we're just trying. So thank you so much again, Denisha.
No problem.
Anything else, Carol?
Laughing at L. comment.
What'd she say?
Commandment number 11. Thou shalt not come for this channel.
Right.
Thank you, Elda. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, everybody.
And we appreciate each
Well,
other.
y'all make it easy anyway. That's fine.
Get Kenny. Get Kenny.
Yeah, where is Ken? Kenny, stop it.
Kenny.
Kenny, stop
You need to
it.
go and take a nap.
Kenny.
Kenny,
That's
please
fine.
share this video.
They don't have. You don't have. No, you don't have to buy anything from us, of course, or anything. We don't, of course, and that's not what we're here for anyway. We're here to empower and help people grow, and that's what we do. We don't think we deserve any money from that. So,
No, the information is free. It was given to us free.
Amen.
So we're gonna pass it on for
Amen.
free.
And if y'all see anybody who needs some help, we encourage you to do the same. We encourage you to do the same. It's not, it's not anything that you're going to lose from giving the information to somebody else. So it is what it is. And the book will be right here. When they finish reading the book, all the information will be right here. I'm sorry. I ain't going to say nothing else. I'm about to get off this live because my mouth going to get to running. We had this discussion earlier.
Stop it. Thank you, Miss Butterfly.
Okay, y'all. Y'all, we really appreciate y'all again, Donisha. I've said this before, but thank you so much for joining us.
No problem.
We're going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
So I want all of y'all. This is a challenge for y'all. Now that y'all have heard Miss Donisha's take on side hustles, I challenge you to go and implement some of her tools, and then come back and tell us. Come back and put it in the chat on this video. Come back and put it in any chat how you have increased your side hustle money because of Queen Donisha.
Yes, we want to hear it. We want
to hear
$500 plus a week rolling out.
I've had 4 or 5 ladies inbox me and say that they've been maxing out with LIONBRIDGE. So at least start with that one if you already have them. Start with just something simple as changing those settings. I promise you, as long as you do the tips that I've given you, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna max out. So
y'all make sure y'all rewatch this video. I don't have any LIONBRIDGE settings to max out, but
and share. Please share.
Make sure y'all share.
Right, Kenny. They need to be hitting that like button. Come on, y'all. Like they say, it don't cost y'all nothing.
Yeah.
It's absolutely free.
You typing more than you hitting like, so just hit that little like button right there.
Yep. And see, we almost at 21,000 subscribers. I think we're going to do another mini giveaway. Maybe once we hit 21,000.
Yeah.
I feel like blessing some more people. So y'all better come on and share. We close. We at 20,700 and something.
Yeah.
So we almost there, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, 21,000. Another giveaway. Mini giveaway.
All right, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are trying to get 25,000 subscribers so we can give away those 2 free computers. So make sure y'all are like, sharing, subscribing. Make sure you share it with your friends, family. Tell them to come over and check us out to help get some of these side hustles going, get you a work from home job, or just come have fun with us and talk about how to make money. Thank you again. Carol, you got anything?
Thank you again to Donisha. We really do appreciate you coming on here.
Anytime.
Okay, we're gonna have you back on Wednesday. Now,
let's go. I'm ready.
You ready? Okay. Yep. We may do it now. Don't be surprised if I email you and say, "Hey,
go right ahead. I'll
come back on."
See how fast I responded. So my phone's always ready.
You did. And thank you, everyone for joining us on this stream today. We really do appreciate you guys, and we will catch you guys in the next one.
All right, Donisha, you got anything you want to say?
No, just I'm speaking it into existence. Y'all about to maximize y'all side hustle income. Let's do it. Now you got the resources, you got the tips. Let's do it. Put it into work.
For those of you who did not watch all of this video, make sure y'all go back and watch. Donisha dropped some great jewels about side gigs and side hustles she is doing. So make sure y'all go back and watch. Send this video to your friends and your family so they can get their side hustle game up also. I know I will be getting my side hustle back so I can have something to report back.
Me too.
on.
Me too. Hey, hey, me too. I got to get back on track.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, we will see y'all on Wednesday. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our blog, twochickswiththesidehustle.com. Follow us on Facebook, twochickswiththesidehustle.com, and also join our group, Kiss That Cubicle Goodbye, and we will see y'all later. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. Thank you again, Donisha. Blessings.
No
and peace to
problem.
you.
Same to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, you too.
I do it.
Y'all
Y'all have a good one.
Right.
Right.
Have a great day, y'all.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.